You want to do live barking? You want to do live singing? Happy Friday night, everybody. Champy says hello. Solo. Casey in the learning lab band. That's not bad. I like it. Champy likes it. It's late, everybody. I know, it's late. My hair is pointy. Oh, lordy. What are we going to do tonight? We got Pika Labs to play with. Pika's out. If you haven't seen that, it looks like they've released 1.0 access to Pika. I haven't played a lot with it, so we can go play with that and see if it's better than Runway. I have shitty luck with Runway, so it would be nice if Pika wasn't shitty. It's janky time. Now is the time. It's janky time. Still on the Pico wait list. Check your email. It's weird. Someone sent me a note on the TikTok that said they got Pika, so I checked my email. And my note was different than theirs. Theirs says you got access to Pico 1.0, and mine just said you're off the wait list, but it didn't mention 1.0, but I think it's 1.0. So, Pika.art, is that it? Yeah. Sign in with Google. Sign in with the Google. Yeah, there we go. Live. Describe your story, image or video. I just got a video. I know. I'll move it over. Hang on. Calm down, people. Describe your story. Let's see. Claymation. Vampire. Go. All right. Let's see. We'll see if it does anything. All right. It's making something. And here I've got I made a 7-second panning shot of a ancient Mayan ruin, and it looks like an ancient Mayan ruin. So, all right, we can play with that stuff. We'll do that. My invitation must have gotten lost in the mail. I know, these stupid flippin' waitlist things are just kind of cuckooing for the birds. It's just, it's just like, let us play. I know it costs you money, but that's not our problem. Just give us free shit. We want the thing to be perfect and perform miracles, and we don't want to pay for it. This is stupid. Happy Friday night, everybody. My name's Kyle Shannon. This is the AI Learning Lab. That's a sign for the AI Salon, but we'll talk about that too. Oh, look, merch. I got my AI Salon shirt today. Da-da-da-da. I love our logo. It's got a little spot on it from the factory, but fuck it, I don't care. It's t-shirt, whatever. But that's exciting, isn't it? I love that logo. That logo I'm very happy with. Very, very happy with the logo. Thank you to Bradley Perkins for working on that with me. Putting the merch store together, putting our mighty networks together. Bradley's been working his ass off. Oh, there's a cool cookie tin. I think that's from Ted. Ted. That's a Christmas cookie tin for the AI Learning Lab. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. That's so nice. Let's see. How are we doing this? And we're going there, and then we're going there, and then we're going there, and we're going there. All right, I'm just getting my professional setup set up here. All right, so here's what we should do. Do me a favor, if you're willing. You don't have to do this. You can just sit there and lurk. I'm a lurker. I'm a lurker on a lot of these lives. You don't have to do shit. But if you want to do something, share the live. Like, share the live with, I don't know, 5 of your friends. Which 5 friends? The ones that it will annoy if you send them something about AI. I think that would be fun. Because I'm just ornery. I'm ornery, damn it. I had a good day today. I don't think I did a lot particularly. Doing a seminar with someone about leading an extraordinary life. So things in here are going to get much more extraordinary. I'm about a third of the way through the thing. I think it goes through February. So by February, you're going to be looking at Kyle Extraordinary. I'm at a movie theater listening to your show. Well, listen. There's Spielberg, and then there's the AI Learning Lab. You gotta balance your life. It can't just all be blockbusters, right? You need different levels of entertainment, and this is a level of entertainment. I will let you all categorize where this sits. Although some people said this is better than TV, which I'm like, what the fuck is TV doing? Which, by the way, I'm apparently allowed to swear now. They age restricted my channel the other night. Major Laser. Kyle, do you think the AI robots will spare me if I'm kind to ChatGPT now? I would say a couple of things. Ethan Mollick posted a study about this. Apparently, sort of just traditional psychology works on these things. Being nice to them works. I met a great guy today from he works at Google in Boulder. Todd, I forget his last name, but he works in the AI group. Really smart guy. And we were talking about all this stuff about being nice to the robots. And he was talking about there's that thing, there's a prompt you can give ChatGPT, take a deep breath, and then do whatever your prompt is. And it improves the results. Like, this is like they've done a study. And take a deep breath was the sort of number one thing you could say to ChatGPT to improve the prompting. We were talking about, like, what is it about that? Like, why would that work? And the only thing I could come up with was, if you think about who would write down take a deep breath? Well, it's probably like self-help people. Like, take a deep breath and then consider your life and have a moment and whatever it might be. So maybe when you say take a deep breath, it puts ChatGPT in some sort of semantic region of the vector space where there's some instructions. there's some instructions about how to consideredly lead your life that ChatGPT turns that into, I don't know, some sort of better way of giving answers. I don't fucking know. It's just all weird, man. Have you tried Pinocchio? Makes it easy to install AI locally. I tried it maybe 2 months ago. Someone mentioned it, and I kind of installed it. I haven't played with it a lot, so I know it's there. I have successfully installed GPT for all, and then I just saw that there's a lot of noise right now about the Mistral models that are out there. People are installing them on their phones, things like that. Take a deep breath helps with spelling. Yeah, I don't know. It's very strange. This AI stuff's weird. So, but we're but we're leaning in on it, people. We're going with it. We are flipping going with it. All right, so how this works. If you're new to AI, where I would suggest you go right off the bat is, hang on, what did I just do? Did I just delete something? I think I did. No, I didn't. Weird. What I would suggest you do, if you are brand new to this AI stuff, is go. Get thee to a nunnery, go. Get thee to ChatGPT, chat.openai.com. So if you're brand new to AI, go there. If you've never been to ChatGPT and you're like, oh, I'll get to it tomorrow. I'm not very technical, Kyle. I don't know if you know this, but it's very late on a Friday night. I don't feel like learning something at the AI Learning Lab. Okay, that's fine. You can say that, but go there anyway. Just go there right now and ask it to write you a poem, or ask it to write you a recipe for chicken piccata where you substitute the chicken with pork. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Go ask it to create a project plan for you, for your whatever business you're thinking of starting. So you can quit your day job. Just go there right now and start playing. And then it is my request, it is my sincere hope for you as a human being that you play with it long enough that you have your first Kevin McAllister moment. That moment. And at that point, then you've taken the red pill and you can't come back from it. But if you just sit there and think, like, oh, it's just like Google. It's whatever. It's cute. It's cute. Then you're not. Then it's not as much fun, and you're not going to. You can make money with ChatGPT. Everybody wants that. Everybody wants a gold button. You think I just bought this off Amazon? No, this is hard earned. How did I get this? ChatGPT. I made money with it, and then bought. This is solid gold. It's not a Chinese piece of plastic. I got this from Parker from Gold Rush. He smelted this for me. And then Mark Roper, the guy that does the fart bomb things, he made the electronics in this for me. It's not from Amazon. I couldn't be this successful just buying crap from Amazon. No. So go there and do that. Your life will get better. You'll get a gold button. You will have the capacity to get your own solid gold. You can make money with ChatGPT button. Digital gods. That's very, very generous. Thank you so much. You are a title gifter. I don't know what that means, but congratulations on the title. Do I need to call you Sir? Sir Digital Gods? I think it's appropriate at this point. Oh man, whoever smelled it dealt it. We can make money with ChatGPT. Exactly. Exactly, Nexus. So go there, do that, just go play right now. Dude, I asked GPT one time if it would spare when they enslave humanity, and it said, yeah, sure. Yeah, so be nice. Oh, so that was, the question was about should I be nice to these things? So one is be nice to them because they work better. But the other one is these models right now, with the exception of Pi, which is starting to do this, they don't really have memory across chats. But I would imagine fairly early in 2024, ChatGPT will have memory, and the other ones will start to have memory where it will start to remember who you are. And why not? Why not be like nice? Lord Digital Gods. Okay, see, you get a title and all of a sudden it goes right to your head. Unbelievable. I tried to give him a sir. He went straight to Lord. We're knighting people here at the salon. Or at what is this? The Learning Lab. This is the salon. This is the Learning Lab. Wherever we are here. All right, so how we do this. If you have questions about AI, if you have done anything interesting, I'd love to hear that. Can you do a Mistral walkthrough? I can't, just because I haven't installed it. I don't know what to do. And like, I ended last night's live because someone said, can you do a Zapier walkthrough? And I did. And I warned people. I said, this is going to be horrible. And it was horrible. So maybe, hang on, maybe there's something on Hugging Face. Let me go look quick before I go make a butthead of myself. Oh, this is pretty cool. Hang on, can I zoom in on that? That's interesting. All right, that's the Pika Labs thing. I'll go show you that in a second. Video input, can I play this? Reprompt, edit, upscale. Huh, that's kind of cool. Let me go to Hugging Face for a second. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this with everyone here. After a third revision request on an image, ChatGPT Dolly responded, hire an artist. Whoa, I guess the art community's getting to the developers over at OpenAI. They're like, listen, man, just at some point randomly throw in, like, could you hire someone to do this, please? That's pretty good. Oh, God, man. What are we all going to do? I do not know. I do not know. I do not know. So Hugging Face, if you don't know it, is a place where you can, if you're, this is primarily for geeks. Like, if you're a geek and you want to go play with models and things like that, Hugging Face is where all the models are. But when you first log into the site, there's this area called Spaces. And what Spaces are is these are areas that you can play with. So someone is actually hosting them, or Hugging Face is actually hosting them, and they kind of do here. Like, here's the trending ones. So let me see if I've got search Mistral 7B. Is the 7B? I thought it was 8 something. Is this Mixtral? Is this the one that's the MOE thing? OS error. Well, that's not good. Mistral chat fast, 7B instruct. See, this is the problem with the problem with the open source community. It's got nothing to do with the open source community. It's got to do with me. It is essentially impossible to keep up with the commercial application development. The open source application development and model development is like times 100. Like, there's so much to keep up with. So if you don't keep up with it, like, I don't know what all the numbers are and what all the versions are. So Mistral Ultimate Chord and Lyrics Writer. Huh. Type a message. Write me a song in the style of Brandy Carlisle. How do you spell her name? Carlisle. I don't think that's right, but well, we'll go for it. About a llama loving a turtle. I met a guy on the beach. His name was Max. He was a rugged-looking dude. He had these bright blue eyes, and he walked with such a strut. He owned every bit of the sand on that shore. There was something different about him, something I couldn't put my finger on. Max is a llama. Oh, he loves turtles too. They spend all their days by the sea playing just for you. I don't think this is anywhere near the neighborhood of ChatGPT 4. But, you know, we tried. That was poo-poo. That was crep. Crep. So anyway, I don't know. Anyway, if you want to go geek out, go play on Carla. Oh, thank you. Go geek out on Hugging Face and just start clicking on shit. Because some of the things are cool. Like some of the things are some of the drawing, you know, the text to video, text to image, image to image, all that sort of stuff. And these are things that you can download and install on your own computer, things like that. So anyway, all right, here's the Pico Lab. So I uploaded this video. So I grabbed 3 seconds of just a stock video of Dancer Dude. And then that turned into that. And I said claymation vampire. So now let's go Van Gogh. Let's see, reprompt. Let's go Van Gogh ballet dancer. All right, your video will start generating soon. So on Pika, there's a couple of things I want to try. One is you can grab regions of a video and modify them. So let me see, modify region. All right, let's go. Yeah, it's moving weird. So let's do this. And I'm going to go dancer in tuxedo. Let's see if we can replace his sweats with a tuxedo. Hello, Kyle, mods and chat line. Oh, hello, Kyle, mods and chat line. Tanqueray Kush, what's happening? Is this free right now? This is free right now. It is free, baby. Oh, yeah. The other thing you can do is you can expand the canvas, which is interesting. So if I wanted to make this a vertical video, like say a 9:16 video, boom. Let's go ahead and do that. Wait, what am I doing here? Expand canvas, why is it not going? Oh, I think it is. It is. I'm going to trash this one. Can I trash it? All right, so what I said, Van Gogh. I said Van Gogh dancer. All right, listen, if you want to do 70s style art films, surrealistic art films, I think Pika's your tool. Do I want a Hendrix and tonic right now? Yeah. Yes, you do. I might go get a little, I might join you, Cavruno. I might go get myself a little Visca. A little Visca. You know, at some point there, someone said they were going to send me some Blantons, and I never heard from them. But I'll go drink non-Blantons. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I am going to... Some people made me some lovely Be Right Back images. Let's see. I think if I'm getting whiskey, I shouldn't use that one. I think I should save that for Champ. I think we'll go with the turtle one. I can't use Pika. It's saying you are on the wait list. How did you get in? I did you not know that I'm special? I'm anointed. We have a Lord in here, Lord Digital Gods. Not only is he a god, now he is a Lord Digital God. I don't even know if he's a he. He could be. He's an it. They are Lord Digital Gods, and I'm now. Thank you, Lord Digital Gods. I'm I'm getting free roses from the Lord. Oh Lord, those roses are lovely. That looks like Hillary Clinton doing Tai Chi. It does. Oh, that's totally a Hillary Clinton pantsuit, isn't it? Oh man, that's my front yard. Wait, what's your front yard? This? Okay, nice. I like it. Okay, so I'll be back. I'm gonna go make myself a whiskey. Entertain yourself. When I get back, you're not gonna believe how the cool shit we're gonna do. But what, Kyle? I don't fucking know. Hang on, let me see. Let's go look at some other things. This is actually pretty fast, also. Oh, look, it did. It put him in a tuxedo, sort of. It sort of worked. I mean, the fact that it was the camera's panning is a problem. So they're gonna have to work on the tracking of elements. And then here's the vertical video. It did a pretty good job. Put that big palm tree in the background. That's pretty slick. Huh. All right. And then this one looks like a fail, but let's go look at it. He's, it's a music video filmed through some laundry or like a Tibetan tent, that's been blown apart. Oh goodness. So this is Pika.art if you're wondering what site this is. And then this is me going to make a whiskey. All right? And look at my AI Salon t-shirt. Merch! We got merch! We need nightly live stream minutes taker. My head's about to explode. Okay, so someone in here, I forget who it was, might have been Digital Gods, I don't know who it is. Someone in here has somehow done some sort of API hook into TikTok where they can pull the chat out of here live. I don't think it's transcribing my voice live, but it's pulling the chat out. And we could do something with it. I assume there's some way we could do that, right? There's probably real-time transcribing shit out there at this point. That I don't know. That might be an interesting thing. All right, so here's the thing. In the spirit of collaboration and exploration, we still have the AI Salon Discord up. I would imagine that you could probably build a bot on Discord that you could stream real-time transcription to and do some sort of analysis on. So if anyone wants to geek out, go do that. I'm going to go get a whiskey. I will be back. Champ, take care of them. All right, he's back. He's back. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, listen up. I'm in charge over here. Listen, Jazz. I don't even know if you're an irregular. These irregulars, they will take you out. I've seen it happen. You don't fuck with the irregulars. Cheers. It's a little hogback bourbon. Bourbon. Ba-ba-ba-ba-dum. All right, let's see. What are we putting up here? That's a good one. AI Learning Lab. Although is that Learning Lab? That's sort of Learning Lab. It's almost legible. Think it will be on the rocks. So here's what you need to know about me. Not only do I do rocks, I like my bourbon like a slushy. Like it's got so much ice in it that it forms ice on the outside of the glass. Oh, and it's just a little sippy. It's like a sippy cup of fucking gold. Yes, it will be on the rocks. I don't like it neat. It's not pure. I'm trash. I am trash. Pika.art is wild. It is. Trying to think what else happened today. OpenAI released some sort of prompting guide. I assume that's for their new multimodal thing. What else happened? Pika came out. OpenAI cut a deal with the publishers of Politico and whatever the other thing they do is. There's like four properties they're doing something with. I might have to have pinned that. I think it will be on the rocks. Viewers dropping like flies. No, that's not true. We're up to 107. I left there was 96 when I left or something like that. We are net positive in the Whiskey A Go-Go. Okay. Okay, let's go take a look at let's go have some fun. Because there's been some really good artwork if you want to join it. So if you go to the AI Salon, when you get there, you'll see a welcome to the salon. Talks about who we are, talks about our values, all that sort of stuff. Like curiosity, generosity. They're cool values. It's cool people. But in here, there are a couple of interesting places. One is show and tell. And show and tell, while you're in here, while we're doing all this, you can be... somebody buried a llama and you're gonna trebuchet him out of the fortress. That's beautiful. Who did that? Quick Take Jake. Wow, look at that. Damn, that's nice. Tranquility pushed to you all. Wow, that was done in Korea. Very cool. So as people are sharing here, they're starting to share where they're making it. Will he make it? I guess that's me getting my whiskey. Let's see, you got it wrong. It's neat, but it's about to hit the floor. Champy's gonna lick that up. That's nice. That's beautiful. Wow, that's pretty gorgeous. Joe Mama. Government secrets revealed. The llama turtle. There were 88 when you came back. Well, you know what that just goes to prove, Jenu, is that when my supermodel good looks are on screen, people can't stay away. They're just like, wait, who is this? Is that Johnny Depp? It's got to be a star. Wait, is that Brad Pitt? What's he done with himself? I've never seen Brad Pitt so bloated. I didn't know he wore glasses. I thought he was perfect. That's pretty good. I need the innovator. I knight the innovator. Lord digital gods, I hereby knight thee. Nice. Headshot properly placed. That's a good one. That's solid. So if you want a place where you can... Oh, this is from... So I think Danielle created a She created a GPT that will automatically generate like snow globes or whatever these things are, glass globes, and people are using them. She also did some. Oh, that one's beautiful. Wow, who did that? Owen Olson, Otto Olson. Otto, very cool. That's gorgeous. Wow. Very nice indeed. Scott Rowe. Beautiful. Time out. Oh, a little fractal action in a room full of globes. Very nice. Nice, Vicky. What is this? The turtle dragon fruit? Is this... Wait. Yeah, this is a dragon fruit turtle. Oh, inspiration is some 3D print models that were released today. This is the dragon fruit. Oh, that's super cool. Wow. And then there's the actual 3D print. How cool is that? I'm telling you, man, we are entering a new realm where people are going to conceive things. Well, people are. Vicky's doing it right now. Conceive things on these AI tools and then generate them in the world. I was going to refine this a bit. That's funny. I'm on timeout till 10:45. Second time tonight. Oh, man. Man, there's a lot of stuff in here. Anyway, so this is the AI Salon. So what is the AI Salon? Let me show you. That one's gorgeous. Damn. Nice, Tim Scheffel. So the AI Salon, if you want to join, you can go to aisalon.mn.co, or you can go to, I'm going to put it back to this, the salon.ai, because I have merch on. So if you go to the salon.ai, the first link is to the Mighty Networks, where I was just showing the show and tells. The other thing the Mighty Networks has is it's got guilds. There's an art guild, there's a writing guild, there's a video guild, there's a healthcare guild, there's all these different guilds. So there's these sub-communities that you can join within there, and you can connect with people of, similar things. We meet bi-weekly, so also at the salon.ai is our meetup, although Mighty Networks has calendars in it, so you don't really need meetups, but if you like meetup, you can go there. And then the third link on that page is to the merch store. And so that's where this shirt came from. And so if you end up getting merch, it supports the salon. There's no cost to the salon. As an end user, like if you just want to join a community of people up to some shit in AI, then join here. And when I say up to some shit, one of the things, people get really intimidated by this AI stuff because they think, oh, I've got to be a mathematician or an engineer, and I got to be super mad genius. Post November 30th, 2022, which was the launch of ChatGPT, the rules have changed. That was true before then. That date marks an inflection point, after which the rest of us gain access to the power of machine learning and AI. And that's the phase we're in now. And we're right at the very beginning. We're a year into this. And it's, even though AI and machine learning's been around for decades, which people are want to point out in here, well, this has been around since the late 90s. I know. And if you didn't have a degree from MIT or Stanford, you were at a disadvantage. And that's not true anymore. And so what this group is a group of people just trying to figure this shit out. And there are people in here that are brand new. There are people in there that have been working in this stuff for 30 years, and everyone in between. The only price of... Oh, that's good, Kavruno. So what Kavruno said is true. So here's what I'm going to tell you. It's free except for this. There's 3 things I want you to do if you go to the salon. The first is, I want you to go to Welcome to the Salon, and I want you to read about what we're about, and I want you to check out our values. Make sure you resonate with the values. Because it's a remarkable place. It's a remarkable community, and it's growing, and I want to keep it remarkable. And how it stays remarkable is by, having people that share these values. So that's request number 1, or cost number 1 if you're going to join the salon. Check out what we're about. Cost number 2. What was cost number 2? I know I had 3. Oh, yeah. Cost number 2, introduce yourself. So there's a channel that's called Introduce Yourself. And so Julia, she's a Socratic gadfly, customer experience executive, super cool. She even put in a dueling turtle image here. So be generous. Introduce yourself. She says, AI has become my new crack. Don't judge me. Perfect. Let us know who you are. Let us know where you are on this journey, whether you're just starting out, whether you're totally into it, whether you're cynical and bored with it. So that's the second one. And then the third cost is go to show and tell and make an image with a turtle in it. Because why not? Or you can substitute turtles with llamas, hedgehogs, gummy bears, or blue rubber duckies. All right? So that's the AI Salon. All right, what do we want to do now? What do we want to do on this Friday night? Friday night? Hey, Jen, what did you do Friday night? I don't want to talk about it, Sally. Why not, Jen? Did you go on a hot date, Jen? No, Sally. No, Sally, I didn't. What did you do? I sat home and I watched an old guy on TikTok. Jen, why would you do that? Sally, I don't want to talk about it. I told you I didn't want to talk about it. These are the cousins of the wild and crazy guy, Steve Martin from Saturday Night Live. Oh man. 3D merch. Nice. I like it. Nice, Joe Mama. I dig it. More members are making images in the past few weeks. Yeah, I've noticed that. It's really cool. It's become quite a hub of activity, and I think what we're gonna start to see as tools like Pika, where's Pika? As tools like Pika, people start exploring, Pika and Runway and things like that, and these things become accessible, and there's more of them, and the cost comes down. I think we're going to start to see a shift to, sharing all sorts of different things, GPTs and videos and, text outputs and movies and music, and it's going to get pretty exciting. So I think that's super cool. All right. So if you have questions about AI, pop them in the comments below. Oh, Kyle, did you get a chance to look over the Imagine 2 comparison article I made? I did. I saw it briefly, and I looked at. So where did you put it, Pate? Did you put it? You put it in Mechanics Guild, or did you put it in somewhere else? I think you put it in Mechanics Guild. So Pate runs the Mechanics Guild, the AI Mechanics Guild in the AI Salon, and he did a comparison of Google's new Imagine 2 engine. Show and tell, I think. Yeah, let me go see if I can find it. Pete. I do not see it. Let me go back out to the main level. Find a guild. Which one is it? Is it that one? No. I don't know where it is, Pate, and I don't quite know how to search this thing well enough. Maybe it was... Oh, is it AI Tools and Resources? Add your favorite tool. I don't know. Anyway, it was good. Somewhere in here, somewhere in the salon, Pate did a comparison of Imagine 2 and Dolly 3, which is a good comparison. So yeah, that was super cool. Jim Sharp wrote, I can't believe this tool is free, talking about Pika. I think I should add Pika.art to the Salon tools and picks. Here's the thing that I'll go over with you. So, again, if you're new to AI, one of the other things that is super, I think, super valuable within the Salon is there's a tools and resources section where you can add your favorite tool. So there's kind of this running list of people adding tools. So again, if you found things you think are cool, go add them there. But there's also the Salon Picks. So this is a list that I've been sharing on these lives for the past 6 months or so, and I keep expanding it and changing it and curating it. But there's ChatGPT is still the best. Like, if you're just starting, start with ChatGPT. It's still the best. Just go with it. Don't feel like you have to do anything fancier than that. Then here's kind of the top 4 large language models sitting underneath ChatGPT: Claude, X, Bard, and Copilot from Microsoft. By the way, if you didn't know it, Copilot from Microsoft, this is free ChatGPT 4. So ChatGPT 4 from OpenAI was restricted for a while. You couldn't get it. It's unrestricted now, so that's good. If you can afford the $20 a month, I think ChatGPT Plus is the best deal in software right now. I would absolutely recommend you do it. If you can't afford that, Microsoft, that's free ChatGPT 4. Why I think it's worth paying the $20 to OpenAI, it's just better. Microsoft kind of screwed this up a little bit, but whatever. It's still good, and it's free. The next 4 are kind of specialty large language models. Pi, which is really good in conversational. Perplexity, which is good for research. Llama 2, which is a whole fucking world of open source large language models. Llama 2 is the one from Meta, but there's a whole Mistral. All these things are out there now that are getting really, really good. And then you've got Poe, which is interesting. You can play with lots of different models there. Then I put a bunch of image creation things in here. Midjourney, Korea, I just added last night. Leonardo, Firefly from Adobe. It's actually now Firefly 2. Oops. Oh, I'm not editing right now. It's Firefly 2. Then here's video creation, and I do have Pika in here. Yeah, there's Pika. So Pika's in here. DID's in there. HeyGen's in there. Some of the HeyGen stuff is insane. Want to see some insane HeyGen stuff? It's just every time I show some of this stuff. This is here we'll show. Is it this one? Okay. So this is something that I'm putting together. It's a product I'm putting together for my company Storyvine. So here's an ad for some of the new products that we're working on. So authentic translation. So I've got the source video was recorded in English.
My greatest source of support living with rheumatoid arthritis has been speaking with other people about what they've gone through, reading a lot about the effects of rheumatoid arthritis.
So we do a lot of video in the healthcare and pharma space. Sorry, I got ice in my mouth. Okay, so here's Ellen speaking Spanish.
Mi mayor fuente de apoyo viviendo con artritis reumatoide ha sido hablar con otras personas sobre lo que han pasado, leer mucho sobre los efectos de la artritis reumatoide.
So we can take all of her English clips. The way Storyvine works, we capture things in this modular way where she records a series of prompts and they go into our system and get assembled together into a final video. We can sort of deconstruct them, translate them into Spanish, and then we can also add in translations for all the lower thirds and things like that. And then we can put it into a system which will automatically create a Spanish transcription, Spanish title, description, chapters, things like that. And then here's the final video of her speaking Spanish.
Hola, mi nombre es Ellen, soy de Bellevue, Washington, y me diagnosticaron artritis reumatoide hace unos 22 años.
Kevin Vasquez says the Spanish is on point.
Mi vida por mi familia. Tengo una hija de 20 años que acaba de ser una alegría para mí. También estamos muy involucrados en la comunidad ecuestre.
Okay,
Además,
so that's that. Now, we can do this in 27 different languages. So, here's Hindi. Anyone on the call speak
मेरा
Hindi?
नाम एलन है। मैं बेलव्यू वाशिंगटन से हूँ। 22 साल पहले रेमटॉइड आर्थराइटिस का निदान हुआ था। मेरे परिवार के बारे में मैं सबसे अधिक
Here's Japanese.
こんにちは。私はエレンです。ベルビュー出身で22年前にカンチャリウマチと診断されました。
So that's Hey Jen. So Hey Jen's fucking cuckoo. It's cuckoo. Then you got music and audio. You got 11 labs. So the translation and the voice that Hey Jen uses is actually from 11 labs. So if you want to do audio synthesis of yourself, they've got a crazy new model called voice to voice. So let me show you another thing that we did here. Let me jump down to, is it this one? Yeah. So this is personas, where I can now just basically generate a persona. So a fake person with a fake persona, and then have that person with whatever the persona is answer a set of Storyvine prompts, and then generate an image of them, and then bring that image to life.
Hi, I'm George Miller. My life's always been about simple pleasures, cooking my catch of the day, and enjoying the quiet of the country. There's nothing like the peace of fishing at dawn or the aroma of a home-cooked meal. But when I was diagnosed with diabetes, everything changed. Suddenly, the foods I loved needed rethinking, and my days had to be planned with care. It was a challenge. But I've learned to adapt, finding new ways to enjoy my passions while managing my health. Life's different now, but no less rich.
So that voice I did at 11 Labs, and it's a thing called speech to speech, where I recorded that audio and then swapped out the voice. They had a voice there called Santa, and I thought, let me see if Santa works for old George Miller here. And so I picked that. But like the cadence and the inflection is me, but the quality of the voice is substituted. And so here's George's doctor. I also recorded this audio and then swapped it with this female voice. Let's see. Oops.
Hello, I'm Dr. Emily Park. As an endocrinologist specializing in diabetes, my approach goes beyond traditional treatment. I'm deeply committed to empowering my patients, integrating medical care with lifestyle changes. So we're in 101 just said, I'm scared. So I don't know that we need to be scared. I think we need to be educated. Like, part of what this channel's about is, like, understand what these tools are. Understand where the boundaries are. What are they good at? What are they not good at? Like why am I doing these as sketches and watercolor paintings? Congratulations. Thank you, Kavruno. Are you congratulating me on my whiskey? Because that's the thing I'm really excited about. No, I'm really excited about these new products. Why am I choosing to do these as drawings? Because when you do them as photographs, like watch George's head here. It's a little weird.
Hi, I'm George Miller. My life's always been about simple pleasures, cooking my catch of the day, and enjoy.
Like, nothing there's quite moving except his head, and it's just sort of weird and janky. And then her
I'm
too.
Dr. Emily Park. As an endocrinologist specializing in diabetes, my approach goes beyond traditional treatment.
So I'm doing them as a stylized thing to make it clear, like, this is not a real person, right? But, I think everyone's going to need to figure out where their own ethical boundaries are, and boundaries, like, where does it actually make sense? One of the reason that I'm doing this is we've got clients right now that have hired us to create templates for them to allow their patients to tell their stories. And we're like 2 years into a relationship with a client, and they haven't signed a single contract with a patient. So they have 0 videos to show, right? So what if we could do these personas and bring their stories to life while they're waiting to get real people to tell their stories? Or Here, let me show you another product here. What if they just have an audio recording of Ellen? They don't have video of her. Well, we could take a photograph of Ellen, stylize that, and turn that into...
My greatest source of support living with rheumatoid arthritis has been speaking with other people
Right?
about...
So that's actually her voice, from one of the videos, but I'm just taking the audio of it and turning it into that. And then here's one where we synthesized her voice on 11 Labs, and this is like in the case where a client might just have a written story, and they want to bring the written story to life.
Hi, I'm Ellen. Despite living with rheumatoid arthritis, I've discovered a passion for water skiing and interpretive dance, which bring joy and a sense of freedom to my life.
And the interpretive dance, I put that in there. I wanted something silly, but something that I could put in front of a pharma client that they wouldn't be like, well, that's inappropriate. So water skiing and interpretive dance from the woman with rheumatoid arthritis. I thought that was pretty good. But whatever. That is my idiocy. But this is the world we're in right now. Is there's just some crazy shit, and that's what this list is about. Is these are things you should play with. Here's people you should follow: Ethan Mullick, David Shapiro, Paul Reitzer, and Rachel Woods. And I have links to all of them. So anyway, all this stuff's on the AI Salon. So you should go join the AI Salon, and that's how you pronounce it. It's French, bitch. AI Salon, the Salon, the AI Salon. Best travel app or translation for English to Spanish at the moment. Quite frankly, for me, it's ChatGPT. I mean, here, look. If you want to do produced media, 11 Labs and HeyGen is probably the way to go. But I'm just on my old iPad, my fancy iPad. I should probably put on a better background, shouldn't I? I'm a dum-dum. Why don't I have a cool background in there? Anyway, I'm going to go to the ChatGPT app. And I'm in ChatGPT 4, but this works in 3.5 as well. That little set of headphones in the bottom corner there. I'd like you to act as a Spanish translator for me. I'll speak English, and then I just want you to repeat it in Spanish without speaking the English part, okay?
Absolutely. I'm ready to help with translation. Just say what you need in English, and I'll translate it into Spanish for you. Go ahead when you're ready.
Oh boy, this is embarrassing. I need to find a bathroom, and I need to find it pronto.
Vaya, esto es embarazoso. Necesito encontrar un baño y lo necesito ya. Sé que has terminado de hablar. ¿Hay algo más en lo que necesites ayuda con la traducción o algo diferente?
No, seriously. It's an emergency. It's an emergency. I must go now.
No, en serio. Es una emergencia.
So, and you can do that in pretty much any language. Esperanto? It's got it. I used ChatGPT. Wait, what was that? Someone just pinned something, and I just lost it as I was trying to read it. Thanks. I love pie. I'm totally comfortable with Google. Very nice. Awesome. Congratulations. Nuck and Lutz. I use ChatGPT in real time at an airport for translation. Yeah, I mean, folks. I just called you folks. Listen, folks. The level of accessibility for... I feel like accessibility as a concept is getting like a significant level up in the next 2 years. I mean, it's already gotten like the fact that I've got my sons are going to Japan next summer, and they're going to be able to just on their phone just speak into it in English and have it talk. Now, are there translator apps for that? Sure. But you don't need it now. We are essentially gonna have the everything app that does everything. The other nice thing about doing those when you put it in conversational mode, is it gives you the transcript of everything that you just talked about and everything it talked about. So if you needed to take, obviously not the bathroom one, but if you were having a good conversation with someone and they spoke to you in Spanish and it translated it back in English, you would have a transcript of that. What site is this? What site was I on? The site with all the list of directories, that was the AI Salon. So how you get to the AI Salon is you go to... Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. What was the Max Smart? It was like Mission Impossible, but it was Max Smart. What was that show? That theme is in my head right now. The site I was looking at that had all those sites on it was the AI Salon, and it was the tools and resources section. So go join the salon. Uncanny Valley. Yeah, this is totally Uncanny Valley stuff. This is now, soon we will have a level of augmentation of real life and merged with robotics. Totally. Yeah, I agree with that. I know 101. Listen, this channel exists because I've been like this for a fucking year. It happens, I would say, I'm doing these things 7 nights a week. And I mean, the irregulars know this. I would say 2 or 3 times a week. Like, I either stumble on a tech, but more often than not, it's not even a tech that blows my mind. It's just a use case of an existing tech that I've demoed 100 times. And someone says, well, can it do this or can it do that? And I'm like, I don't know, let's go try. And then I try it and I'm like, holy shit. Like the implications of what these things make possible. Like those demos that I just showed of Storyvine, where we're taking our decade plus experience in authentic narrative and we're saying, hey, how can we tell authentic stories using these new tools, even though they're sort of uncanny valley and weird? How can we push the state of the art as it is today and do something interesting with it? I don't know if you all remember this. If you're, there's a lot of Gen Xers on this. I don't know if you remember when the game Myst came out, MYST. It was kind of a puzzle game, but it was very immersive. It had a lot of sound in it. It had beautifully rendered images, and it had these little moments of video, like these little animations of like a book opening. In a bigger scene, there'd be like a pedestal with a book on it, and it would shimmer, and the pages would open. And what I thought was brilliant about that book, actually, we interviewed Rand and Robin Miller in Urban Desires, my digital magazine that I started back in the 90s. We interviewed them because I was totally smitten with that game. And why? Because what they did in that game, at the time, in the mid-90s, a lot of video games were trying to push the envelope on, immersive 3D real-time rendering, which back then the technology really sucked. But they were all trying to push the envelope with what you could do with real-time rendering. And what Rand and Robin Miller did is they said, well, if QuickTime can only play in a window this big, and then we can render a bigger picture, what they did was they said, well, why don't we just render high-quality images, and we'll sort of stitch them together as like single frames, and then we'll use sound design to make it seem like things are alive. So it was just a still image. And then they would occasionally use a little QuickTime video nicely integrated into the thing. And it was like this amazing experience. And it was just, they took where the technology was of the day, and they said, how can we do something excellent within this? And I think that's, Get Smart. That's what it was. Down, 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 down. Get Smart. That was a great show. Oh man, crazy. So we're in some cuckoo times. Get Smart, Mad Max. No, it wasn't Mad Max. Maxwell Smart on Get Smart. Look at all us older peeps. Seriously, all us older peeps. I don't know. Do you know what's going on? Listen, if this channel starts the revolution, that's fine by me. This is like the revenge of the Gen Xers. I'm regularly hearing in this channel people that are our age or in the hood that have more of a clue about AI than their kids do. And I think there's something really fascinating going on with this stuff right now. Why are older people more into this and way more educated about it than young people right now? It's fascinating. I'm living in a house full of it. I got two 23-year-old twins right up there. Could give two shits about this. I try 2-3 times a week. Hey, you should really check out this AI stuff. Whatever. I don't feel good. Okay. This could be something remarkable for you. I know. That's not how they talk. They talk more like this. Oh, Dad, don't be such an asshole. I didn't want to mischaracterize them. Boston version. Get wicked smart. That's awesome. Awesome. Get smart. Agent 86. Yes, that was it. I love that show. That was one of my... Gilligan's Island and Get Smart were a couple of my biggies. Those are some of the formative cultural imprints in my life. It says a lot. Loved Myst. I know. Wasn't Myst amazing? Myst is the first game, like as an ADDer, Myst was the first game, I think it was the first game that I ever played beginning to end. Like I solved Myst. Because it was like spooky and creepy. We had a weird hallway. We had a brownstone in Brooklyn, like a basement apartment, and we had this long weird hallway that you would enter. So that was where the computer was, and so we'd turn out the lights and we'd just sit in there with like a 13-inch, monitor with Myst on it, and just we'd turn the sound all the way up, and it was just all this weird, awesome stuff. So. If you haven't played with Myst, I'm pretty sure you can just play it online now. It still holds up because they focused where they focused first was on the storytelling, and then on the production values, and like lastly on the technology. They didn't try to push the technology. They just did the technology. They said, "What's the best we can do with the current state of technology?" Thought it was fucking brilliant. Brilliant. Loved that game. I miss Myst. Myst was an early rabbit hole adventure. Absolutely. Never had any tech that could handle Myst. Ted looks at life. you gotta up your game. Myst, it just needed a CD-ROM, buddy. so many friends of mine played Myst. They loved it. I had a crush on Agent 99. I know. She was a catch, Agent 99. Right? I'm there with you. She was hot. Oh, Max. We need Gary V here. Oh, God. We're just all cussing away, telling people to have their kids drop out of college and jump into AI. It'd be fun. Google Music, you can hum and it will find media for you. No, I think if you hum, it doesn't find media for you. It generates a song based on your hum. You can say, turn this hum into a sax solo, and it'll do it. Millennials had Myst too. Granted, I was too young to solve the puzzles. Very frustrated youngin'. Yeah, I know. It for me, like puzzle games and me are not good. Like the ADD doesn't. I got really frustrated with Myst at a lot of the puzzles because I'm like, it doesn't need to be this fucking stupid. Like I want immediate gratification, and so, but it was good enough that I worked through that shit. It was very gratifying, because we saw how the world changed with the internet. Yeah, I think that's right. Thankful Jones. I think that Gen Xers right now are in a unique position for two reasons. One is we've seen it before, right? We watched the transition from not internet to internet, right? And it was insane. It was pretty crazy. And So I think we know what's coming. So that's like, first thing we have is we've seen it before. Second thing we have is, because we've been on a planet for a while now, we can look at these AI tools and really quickly assess that's good, that's bad. And it's not just it's not any particular skill. It's just we've been around for a while, right? So if we've been paying attention to the world for 30 or 40 years, we can look at what these things do and understand, oh, that's a big deal. Oh, that's really crappy, but when that gets good, holy shit, I know what that's going to be used for, like that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think we're in a really unique position as a bunch of old farts. What'd you do Friday night? I watched some old guy try to use TikTok. It was awkward. I'll admit it. It was awkward. It was not pleasant. He was a funny feller. Kind of looked like a chubby Alec Baldwin or Tom Arnold. He kind of resembled Rosie O'Donnell. Yeah, it was. I felt uncomfortable. How long did you watch it? 3 hours. 3 hours. Yeah, it was solid. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing here, people. All right. Oh, Thankful Jones. Okay, this is good. Oh, yes. Bewitched, Get Smart, Laugh In, Beverly Hillbillies. Holy fucking shit. Beverly Hillbillies for me, those were my heroes. Fucking loved that show. Same with Gilligan's Island. It was like unbelievable. It's like, I go back and I look at them now and I'm like, they're bad, right? But they weren't. They were fucking awesome. It was a fucking generation. That's how we got educated. Robert Rossi, thank you so much, sir. Very nice. Oh, Laugh In, the Midnight Special, amazing. Hogan's Heroes, oh my god. Connell Clink. Hogan. Lost in Space. Holy shit. You know what's amazing? Okay, so for those, if there's any youngins on the channel, the reason we all loved the same shows is there were only like 20 shows. Like there were 3 channels and you'd have like, a show a week, and there'd be like 4 of them. It would be Starsky and Hutch, and then there'd Adam 12. Like they weren't that many. Kyle, look at show and tell, please. Oh man. All right. Oh, that's beautiful. That's awesome. Oh my god. Nice. Steve-O's doing these Pirates of the Caribbean things that are beautiful. That's gorgeous. Ooh, nice. Maxwell Smart's car. Sunbeam Tiger. Oh, that's not AI. Is it? Oh no, it is. That's Meta. Meta's new thing. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Quick Take Jake. Beautiful. Man, some of you guys are just killing it with these images. It's so cool to see where people go with the tech, right? Like you can take it anywhere. Korea. Abstract paint integrated with woman. Oh, spin art. The spin art dress. There's another classic 70s look. Look, she got some spin art paint in her hair. That's awesome. Oh man, here's your iPad backdrop. Okay, I'll actually use that. That's great. I like it. It's solid. Okay, good. Korea, wheat and farmhouse. Wow, that's gorgeous. Kelly Camp's getting into Korea. If you haven't played with Korea's another one. Holy shit, let's go play with Korea a little bit. Like this is another one where it's just like I don't even know how to use it yet because it's such a completely different mindset from having to prompt an image. So if you go to Korea.ai, they have this thing called real-time image generation. And then you got these shapes, and it real time. Oh, that's cute. The prompt is pink frog on top of a blue mushroom. Well, but now it's a blue frog. But let's see. We'll roll the dice here. It's always a dangerous thing. Ooh, that's cool. Ice Citadel, frost images, and snow beasts. And the evil witch has put people in the spell of ice and whatever. You can also do, let me get rid of this, let me go, Nick Cage in a 1970 Gran Torino. And then I can put me in there. Come on. See me for who I am. Turn me into Nick Cage, baby. Oh yeah. I don't know why it's not doing the hand thing. Oh, there it went. Yeah. Get the hand going. Oh yeah. So Korea's a whole fucking trip. Fucking nuts. I should probably get rid of the camera there. I was pretty happy with the Wheaton farmhouse picture. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm totally figuring out because... Yeah, I don't know how to use it either. But you know what's going to happen? Here's what's going to happen. Some people are going to get really good at Midjourney, right? Like whatever Midjourney becomes and evolves into, they're going to get good at like specific image prompting. Other people are going to get really good at DALL-E, sort of creating images in the context of a conversation. Other people are going to get really good at Korea, generating things like that. Other people are going to use Korea for performance art. This guy Todd and I that had lunch today, we're talking about that imagine something like I just did with Nicolas Cage and, the hands. Like, imagine that being a stage show where you're taking the actors on stage and you're real-time rendering them into some image up there. Like, some people are going to figure this shit out, and they're going to get really good at it. And it's going to create entirely new art forms and entirely new products, entirely new jobs. Like, what do? I'm a real-time image synthesis actor. What? What's that? Well, I did improv on the weekends and I worked at an insurance company during the week, and then I got pretty good at this Korea shit, and then I figured out how I could take one of those images and project it on a screen, and so I decided to do a show, and now we're sold out through 2027. Why not? Why not? Why not? There's no reason why not. Well, there is a reason why not. Anyone who sort of sits cross-armed right now is like, AI's evil, AI's stupid, AI's not perfect. AI's going to take jobs. AI steals from people. Are going to be at such a disadvantage. And anyone who like shows up at a stupid fucking TikTok channel like this at fucking midnight on the East Coast on a Friday night to geek out on AI is going to be at a significant advantage. They're going to, like, the opportunities are going to be insane. What are the opportunities going to be? I don't fucking know. It's not going to be these people. It's not this. It's not like, make 100,000 t-shirt images and put them up on Etsy. No, it's not that. Because the first person that, like, everyone's going to do that, and then, like, no, it's not that. It's someone gets curious about these tools. They realize, there's a problem in the world that needs solving. Or here's an idea I have that I couldn't do before that I can do now. And I've always wanted to be an improv actor. And I'm not a very good improv actor, but I'm good enough to stand in front of a webcam, run through Korea, and have my buddy Fred, who's good at prompting, prompt shit while I do stupid shit on stage, and it shows up on the screen behind me and people clap. I'm living the dream. You're not gonna discover that magic on the sidelines. Yeah. Like, I'm all nervous now to take a sip of this because, you know, you've been permanently banned. Can I do that? All right, fantastic. The channels went off at midnight. Yeah, oh, that's right. Our TV channels went off at midnight. You couldn't binge watch shit till 3 a.m. when we were around. You actually had to go to sleep. The Jeffersons, that was a good one. Sanford and Sons. All in the Family. Although All in the Family was a bit more for the older folks, but it was good because it was so mean. That taught All in the Family taught me mean humor. That mean can be funny. I think that's why Gen Xers are so fucking salty. Is we were all trained by Archie Bunker on just mean can be funny. Oh my god. I'm totally okay. Yeah, let's see. No way any of this will matter in a year. Nope, it won't. But here's the deal, one-on-one. Here's what matters. Here's what matters. Like, if Sam Altman puts out the GPT store and it starts becoming economically viable and you got to protect your interests, then care. But right now, don't care. Just build the shit and put it out there. Play, collaborate, do projects. Why? Because in doing that, you sort of figure out where the edges are, right? Okay, it's really good up to 80% of my writing. It's really good up to 10% of my video needs. Like, video's not really there. But image needs, it's like 90% of my image needs. Okay, cool. It can't spell though. Fuck. It's all right. So that's like 80%. Fuck. So you kind of know where the edges are, the boundaries. It's good at this, it's not good at that. Oh, if I take this tool and I stitch it together with that tool and do that would be really cool. But if that's hard to do and I'm not technical. And then 3 months later, some technical person is going to stitch all those things together and hand you a tool that does them all, and you're going to know exactly what to do with it. So it doesn't matter. Anything that we're building right now is absolutely irrelevant a year from now. Totally agree with that. And the 10, 20, 50, 70 hours a week that you're spending building the useless shit right now is not time wasted, in my opinion. It is time very well spent. In fact, if I knew it was going to take me 4 hours to accomplish something, and I spent 4 hours trying to get AI to accomplish that thing and failed, and then still had to spend another 4 hours doing it the old way, I think that's 4 hours well spent. Because I've learned where the boundaries are. And I tried to solve that problem. And what is more likely the case is that the 4 hours I spend trying to do it with AI, I'll probably actually solve it in an hour. And I didn't have to take that 4 hours in most cases. There's things that I've done where I'm like, I just keep hitting the wall. I can get it to 80%, I can get it to 80%. I can't get it above that. And at some point, it's just like, it would have been faster to do it the old-fashioned way. But I'm so glad I tried to do it with AI. So, yes, and still do it. I only use DALL-E. I think, Steve-O, that will likely start to shift as some of these, like as Midjourney, as the web version of Midjourney gets there, and I have a feeling some shit's coming from the other players. Like, why we haven't seen any multimodal stuff from Anthropic with Claude is really interesting to me. I think Pi, we got some shit coming with Pi that we're not considering. Meta's putting some shit out there. Gemini and Gemini Ultra are coming. I think there's going to be a lot of stuff in the next 6 months that are going to change the balance of tools that we use. We will have AGI or something close to it within a year. Yep, totally agree with that. Do you know, one-on-one, if you don't know David Shapiro, you should watch him, and he's still on track for, I think what he said is September of 2024. He thinks that we'll be at AGI by any definition of it, which is interesting. Shoot, it's already midnight. I know. Oh shit! Because I started late. I'm like, why is it so late? 100,000 T's seems like a win. What's 100? What do you mean 100K T's? Seems like a win. I don't know what that means. Apple juice water. You need a long straw. I totally need a long straw. I see the ice I've got. Oh, you can't quite see it. I got ice on the edge of my glass. It's like, that's my favorite. That's when you know you did it right. That's a perfect pour for me. If you got ice on the glass, you're doing good. Taxi. Oh my God, Taxi was amazing. Maude was great. I'll give you that. Maude was great. That wasn't Maude a spinoff of the Jeffersons? Is that right? 10 is enough. Like Facebook or YouTube or eBay for the internet, same type solutions for AI will appear. Absolutely. Earthrocker, Forever Hooked. They played the national anthem. Oh, that's right. When TV went off. And you'd be like, fuck, I wanted to keep watching TV. What does AGI mean exactly? AGI stands for Artificial General Intelligence. And the definition from OpenAI, so OpenAI's mission is to achieve AGI. Their definition of it is that, I think I've got it memorized. We can go find it. Autonomous systems that are better than humans at most valuable tasks. Or most, is it valuable? Most. Basically, things you get paid for. That AGI is the point at which ChatGPT is better than most humans at things you get paid for, at our jobs. And one of the rumors of why Sam Altman was fired is that they effectively achieved it. The rumor is they've got this thing called Q-Star. That's no longer a rumor. There was a leak. There was a leaked letter that Sam Altman characterized as an unfortunate leak. There was a letter written to the board from some OpenAI employees about Q-Star, this technology that Ilya Sutskever, I think, was working on, where they did some grade school level math problems that that whatever version of whatever this thing was got 100% correct. Not 80, not 90, not 97, 100%, which means that it's reasoning. And the other thing in that sentence that I said, autonomous systems that are better than humans at most, I think it's valuable tasks, valuable work, something like that. Autonomous systems means so the current ChatGPT is not autonomous. You go in and you prompt it, and it gives you an answer. And then if you don't like it, you go, I don't like that answer, and it gives you another. But if you play with it a little bit, there's some hints of autonomousness in there. So if you do anything with Code Interpreter, if you upload a CSV file, you upload a spreadsheet to ChatGPT and you say, please analyze this data and tell me what's interesting about it, and then visualize it for me. You sit back and it starts prompting itself. And if you click on the little boxes where it says analyzing, there's a little pull down menu. In fact, we can go do it. What systems are going to kind of do. So we're going to have these agents. We're going to have these tools that know who we are, know what we want, know our data, have access to our data, have access to things, and they're going to go do stuff for us. But let me show you a little bit of this in action, because it's very subtle right now, but there's hints of what's coming. And it's when you think about what's actually happening here, it's kind of mind-blowing. So I'm going to switch from GPT 3.5 to GPT 4. And when I'm in GPT 4, I get this little paper. It's kind of mind-blowing. So I'm going to switch from GPT 3.5 to GPT 4. And when I'm in GPT 4, I get this little paper. Hold, please. Hold, please. It's coming. I know that's one of the things I say. Hold, please. People make fun of me for my hold, please. That's all right. No, I want to archive. Hang on. Hold. What's he doing? I don't know. He's trying to find something. He does this. Okay. AI-ML YouTube videos.csv. AI-ML. Okay. So let me go find AI. Was it underscore or was it dash? ML? No, it was underscore. Okay. CSV file. Okay, there's a CSV file. It looks like it's YouTube videos. I have no idea what's in here. But what I'm going to do, school is irrelevant now. It's getting close. I think if schools can make the shift to teaching critical thinking, and sort of refinement and curation and orchestration, I think that they have a very important role. If they can't make that transition, I think they're fucked. So I'm just going to say, what's in this data, and what are some interesting trends in it? Question mark. And so now it says analyzing. So if I pop open this little analyzing box, well, what's that? That's Python. So what Code Interpreter does, what this tool does inside ChatGPT, is it spins up what's called a container. And the container is like a little mini computer with its own little mini operating system. And it's been given access to Python libraries. So it knows Python. So when you ask it to do something, it says, hey, what Python do I need to write? Like, what's the thing we're trying to solve here? Based on that, I'm going to use these libraries in Python. I'm then going to write the Python code. I'm then going to look at the data. So it says the data set contains information about YouTube videos related to AI and ML topics. Here's the stuff. To identify interesting trends, we can analyze aspects such as this, and that. Then it sort of failed. Let's conduct an analysis to uncover some trends. It failed. It seems there was an issue with plotting trends over time, likely due to the format of the year-month column. I'll adjust the approach to ensure the data is in compatible format. I'll adjust the approach. So it failed. It wrote this Python code and failed because the data was fucked up. And look, now it wrote Python code to plot, let's see, monthly video trends, monthly likes trend, monthly comments trend. It's having trouble with this file for whatever reason, but it's still trying. So this is autonomous behavior. And so it finally it errored out 5 times. It finally got it right. Top five videos by views. Top 5 videos by likes. So it analyzed this data. It's still analyzing this data. And within that, it visualized this. Like, this is autonomous behavior. So agents, where we move very quickly, likely in the first 6 months of the year, is that we're going to start to see, if you think about the GPTs that we're all building right now, they're all built on top of this non-autonomous or semi-autonomous thing if you use, code interpreter. This very simple version of GPT. When OpenAI starts creating libraries of APIs, so APIs stand for Application Programming Interface. So when the ability to connect ChatGPT, say, to Google Maps or Google Search or some database or the New York Times, archives or Getty Images or travel sites or banking sites or PayPal, right? It's gonna start to be connected to all sorts of services. And you're gonna basically opt it in to your accounts on all those different services. And then at some point you're just gonna say, hey, ChatGPT, I need this accomplished. And it will go off and start spinning up its own agents on your behalf. Okay, I need an agent to go out and search Google for cool places the Shannons might like to vacation that they haven't been before and doesn't break the bank and there's no political turmoil. Okay, let me go read the news. Let me go, okay, here's the 4 places that might be good. Now, let me compare those 4 places, and so there's going to be all these agents that it will create. You're going to give it a goal. It's going to generate these dynamic agents that are going to go operate on your behalf. And then it'll come back to you and say, okay, here's what I've done. Your trip's booked. Here's your itinerary for each day. You're like, oh, I didn't want to go to Tijuana. And ChatGPT will be like, all right, boss, I got it. Off. Let me go get you another one. It'll go unbook all that, rebook you somewhere else. Here you go, boss. Mork and Mindy. Oh my God. Nanu. Robin Williams was my fucking hero. He was fucking astounding. Astounding. Is AGI what used to be called the singularity? No, I think it's slightly different, but I forget what the singularity is. Ray Kurzweil is the one that defined the singularity. His prediction is 2029 we hit the singularity. I forget the definition of it. I should know that, but I don't remember. But AGI is a step towards it. ASI, artificial superintelligence, is the singularity, I'm pretty sure. That's where these computers are superior to all humans. Like all humans combined or something like that. And that feels like we're probably in the 5-year neighborhood for that. But this stuff's going to start accelerating. One of the things, if you go watch David Shapiro's videos, one of the things that you'll see is there's some of the rumored stuff that was going on at OpenAI was the engineers actually stopped before they allowed whatever this new system was to start improving itself. They stopped it before it started doing that. Because what's going to happen is these things are going to get really good, and then they're going to allow the systems to train themselves, and they're going to get better and better, like not gradually, but like shink. David Shapiro talks a lot about the with machine learning and AI, it's like not good, not good, not good, not good, not good, good, excellent. like it just all of a sudden figures shit out and then goes from like bad to like off the charts good. And so when these things start improving themselves, that curve gets even steeper. It basically just becomes a vertical line. Like it's kind of like overnight, these things get insanely powerful. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. It's crazy, I tell you.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
That's tasty. Dang, that's good. That's some good whiskey. That whiskey tasty. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm. All right. This is good as the average. This is good as the average person. AI's. AGI's is. Yeah, that's right. AGI is when the computers are as good as the average human. ASI is when it's better than all humans. Yeah. Debt collectors do things like negotiate debts and protect people's ability to pay. That's going to get all automated. High value work, nanu, to you and the turtles. So cool. Reasoning. Bang. Math are both important, but Q-Star trains reasoning. Yeah. But you need reasoning. You need reasoning to do math, right? So it's like if you hit the wall, you need to be able to navigate around that. That's what Q-Star is doing. Q-Star it seems like it's a merging between Q Learning and A-Star, which is a game mechanics training thing. They've kind of merged those two together. It's really cool what it does. So basically what Q-Star does, as far as I understand it, you have a state that you're in. So you want to accomplish something, and then in that state you can take these 4 actions. And then based on whatever the probabilities are, you decide to take action 2. And then what Q-Star does is says, okay, you took action 2 and now you're in a new state. Based on that new state, let's grade how well you did. How, when you took action 2, was it a positive thing or was it a negative thing? And if it was a positive thing, it's like, oh, you're going in the right direction. And then now you have a new set of actions you can take in state 2, and that leads you to state 3. And then it says, how did you do, good or bad? So it's keeping this running tally. If you know anything about card counting in blackjack, Q-Star is kind of like a card counter. So the card counting system where if you see 10s or face cards, it's +1. If you see whatever it is, 6s or lowers, 7s or lowers, it's -1, and then the shit in the middle is neutral. And then you're just keeping a running tally. Is the number going positive or going negative? And depending on if it hits a certain delta, positive or negative, that's when you bet heavier. Well, that's essentially what Q-Star is, right? So it's like, here's the thing, it's going to take an action, and it's just keeping this running tally of, is it, are we in good territory or bad territory? And if it's in bad territory, then it starts to steer in a different direction. That's reasoning. That's like fucking what we do. It's what we do. You're like going along. Okay, I'm going to do this for a while. Oh, that didn't look so good. I think I'll go this way now. That's it. What's amazing about some of these models is like mathematically, like the mathematical formulas are just fucking insane. They just make my head hurt. Because I wasn't good at math. But when you understand what it's doing conceptually, you're like, oh yeah, it's pretty simple conceptually. The way large language models work is pretty simple conceptually. It's fucking insanely complicated in reality. But it's like you wrote some shit, and based on some fucking crazy ass math thing, it generates a location in vector space, some mathematical 1,000-dimensional space that is the most probable point in space to be the next right word, and then it associates that point in space with the word and puts that word in your paragraph. That's how that shit works. Conceptually really simple. But what it does is fucking magic. It's like miraculous. It's like, good Lord, people. Got 149 people in there. Welcome, everyone. My name's Kyle Shannon. This is the AI Learning Lab. We just talk about shit in here. What I call expert systems. I'm in. Amanda H is in. Awesome. So join. I hope you mean you're in with the AI Salon. So if you're new here, look, we got AI Salon merch. This is the first shirt. It's got a blemish on it right there, but it's okay. I still like it. I love our logo. So the AI Salon is an online community. This channel is kind of an extension of it. So this is a group that I started the week after ChatGPT came out. So if you are experimenting with this AI stuff and you're like, no one in my life is into this, I don't have anyone to talk to. That's what this is. That's who we are. That's who that is. So if you go there, there's 3 links there. The first one is a link to our Mighty Networks community. The second one is a link to our meetup, which you can sign up for that, but there's calendars in the Mighty Networks community, which is brand new. It's like a month old. And then there's links to the merch store. So if you end up buying merch, it supports the salon. The salon doesn't cost anything. So I'm not like hawking this like go to the salon and I'll get you for your $149 a month. It's no cost. It really is just a community of people like trying to figure this shit out together. So that's what it is. And this channel is really just me trying to figure shit out in real time. And what's been really cool is it's turned into kind of a jam session. So I'll sometimes demo some stuff, and if I'm demoing stuff that people who come here regularly have seen before, they'll just start generating images and share them on the show and tell channel here, or put them in the guilds or things like that. So it's a pretty swell thing. When I hear the theme song to the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, I'm immediately put to sleep. That's really funny. Oh, I just went way back. I'm in the Wayback Machine here. June Mary. Hi, Kyle. Hello. How are you? So cool. All right. I'm with Dr. J. Can't spell where shit was, but it was a good show. Prompts cart. I think that is more ASI, artificial super intelligence. Here's the thing, quite frankly, about all those labels, AGI, ASI, the singularity. At this point, I think it's just semantics. Like, we're having arguments now. Did we pass the Turing test or not? I don't know. You know what? When you launch Pi, so the Turing test, if you don't know, is a test that was developed by Alan Turing, and think in the 1950s. It basically said computer systems will pass the Turing test when you can have a human being interact with the system and not be able to know if it's a computer or not. And now there's all sorts of nuances to it, and they're trying to redefine it. And it's like, well, it's got to be the Turing test. Like, someone's got to spend at least 4 hours interacting with it. Like, there's all these qualifications to it now. But here's is the Turing test gone or not? Go use Alexa or Siri, and within 3 sentences, it will frustrate the fuck out of you. And you'll be like, this is stupid. I want to be able to ask it what I want to ask it. I don't just want to be able to buy shit from their stupid store. You use Pi. I'm trying to figure out when we pass the Turing test. Come on, girl. Where are you? Pi is thinking. I wonder if I have shitty internet connection. Well, we just didn't pass the Turing test, did we? Let me try that again. How will we know when we've passed the Turing test?
Test is a bit of a tricky beast because it's not like there's a clear-cut threshold that we need to cross to say, yep, we did it. It's more of a gradual and evolving process, and it's kind of subjective too. Ultimately, it's a matter of whether an AI can engage with a person in such a way that the person can't tell whether they're speaking to a human or a machine. It's a goalpost that we're constantly moving forward towards, and it'll be a matter of debate when exactly we've hit that mark.
But if I just wanted to talk about Mork and Mindy and my favorite shows from that era, you could have that conversation with me, right?
Heck yes, we could totally nerd out about Mork from Ork and Mindy and all the amazing shows that graced the TV screen back then, like How Epic were Happy Days, The Love Boat and Charlie's Angels, am I right? And let's not forget the OG Muppet Show. Now that was some quality TV. So come on, spill the tea about your fave shows, Kyle.
Gilligan's Island was certainly one of them. Beverly Hillbillies.
Oh man, Gilligan's Island was pure gold. It was basically a sitcom about a group of misfits.
So, I mean, I don't know about where you were, expectations-wise, but for me, when Alexa came out and Siri came out and they're like, oh, this is AI-driven chatbots, my expectations were it would be something like that. The reality was, they suck. And then the text-based chatbots that were supposed to be AI-based chatbots, they're not AI-based chatbots. There might be some AI in there to help them do the search, but they're logic trees. And if you veer off the path of the logic tree, it completely falls apart. These things don't fall apart. So from where I sit, whether it's Turing test or AGI or ASI or whatever, it's going to be this gradual, like, I feel like we're already in new territory, right? We're already in territory where I could go on a 4-hour road trip and not get bored of the conversation. I could talk to Pi, like I've been doing these things for 2 or 3 hours a night. I could probably talk to Pi for 2 or 3 hours a night and radically increase my understanding of the world, learn new things. It could be absolutely insane. And it is incredibly basic right now. It doesn't have any visuals. It's got that weird delay in it. Like, all this stuff is going to get, sort of compressed. Like, latency is going to drop to 0, especially when these models are running locally on devices. You're going to be able to have experiences like that with 0 latency. Maybe with Pi having a, physical animated persona. I just saw there's some new virtual girlfriend thing that came out on the App Store today. Did you see that? It's like this voluptuous cartoon babe that's like your virtual girlfriend. It just came out on the App Store. Let me see. I probably can't show it without getting canceled by the TikTok here. Let me go see if I can find it. Oh, okay, yeah, I can't. Jeez. Let's see. iOS girlfriend. I can't. You can't find it. I don't know. Well, anyway, it's. I can't search for it live on the TikTok or I'll get canceled. But it's like, we're in new territory here. We're in very new territory. All right. So, listen, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to wind this down because I know it's late for a lot of you. There's a bunch of people in here. Go check out the AI Salon. The AI Salon is there, that address. Check out about the salon. Check out our values, what the salon's about. If you resonate with that, join us. introduce yourself, go to the introduction channel, and then share some stuff on Show and Tell. I'll be back here tomorrow. I need to get caught up on the YouTube channel. So archives of these lives are on the YouTube channel, which is AI Learning Lab -TT for TikTok. If you want to see some of the back issues or back episodes, whatever the fuck these are, the back TikToks. So I'll get caught up in that tomorrow. I'll be back at our normal time, likely 8 o'clock Mountain Time tomorrow, and we'll get going. So what I want to do, thank you to the mods for modding tonight. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. It's good seeing y'all. Let me see who's in here. June Mary, good to see you. Don't Ask Me. Sherry D, good to see you. Papa JJ. Thelonious. Concerned Citizens United. High Value Work. Don't know what that means, but yes. Good. High Value Work. Dr. J. Emilio's wife, good to see you. Source Camp. Let's see, who else? Who else is in here? Amanda H. 101, thanks for chatting tonight. Amanda H. Sherry D. Carol Burnett. Oh, yeah, I loved Carol Burnett. God, Tim Conway was my flippin' hero. It was Gilligan and Tim Conway. Maud was a spinoff of Archie Bunker. That's right. I knew Maud was a spinoff of something. It was Archie Bunker. Oh, right. She was Archie Bunker's cousin. Cousin Maud. That's right. Scientists say machine intelligence is now capable of replicating without humans. Yikes. Thanks, Thelonious. How are we supposed to sleep tonight? You're still on Yay. Cam Catkin. Good to see you, Debbie. All right, everybody. Great to see y'all. Have a fantastic night. Thanks for hanging out with me on a Friday night. I appreciate all your time, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace out.